I'm having a little trouble sleeping. I'm in a little bit of pain tonight. And so I'm going to try to get through one or two of my reviews of Follower Chief Gear. So, as always, we're going to start with infantry. So, we have infantry jacket is T2 legendary, and the pants are also T2 legendary, so they're twins. The marksman ring is T1 1 star, and the marksman staff is T1 1 star. This is T1 2 stars. Sorry. Boop. And then Lancer is just legendary, no stars. So he really does have that stair step that I like, where infantry is higher than marksman, which is higher than lancer. So I really like that stair step, and he's got it. And the only thing I might do is, after he, whoop, dropped my phone. Okay, after he moves the staff to T1 2 stars, I would go ahead and bring the infantry up to T2 1 star, so that there's a slightly bigger gap between his infantry and marksman. And it's like a true step down. And then I would, upgrade moving forward, infantry, marksman, lancer, until he's maxed them. So let's take a look at charms. And so these are all 7s. And then if we scroll over here, we see we have 111, a couple of 7s. So he has upgraded 1 to unlock the exchange. And the exchange rate isn't great. So if you, I haven't really talked about this, but unless you have a whole lot of one and hardly any of the other, the exchange shop is not, it's 2 to 1. So I had 6,000 charm guides and like 200 charm designs. So for me, it made sense that as soon as I could unlock the shop, I did, because I had so many charm guides and I wasn't able to use them at all. But if you only have like 200 charm guides and 100 charm designs, it's not going to make sense for you to go in and exchange. So you don't need to be in a big rush to unlock the shop for charms. It's a similar issue with Chief Gear. The exchange rate isn't great. So you only want to do it if you have a whole lot of one, and you, or I also do it if I am upgrading and in the middle of my upgrade, like I have 1 or 2 levels left, and if I like trade in some alloy for some polishing solution, then I can go ahead and finish that upgrade. I'll finish that out. But like during the month before SVS, I don't exchange a lot, except for the amber. When you get to a certain level, you also have to have amber. Okay, so that's probably a separate video I should do, but I wanted to get that out. So the infantry charms, these are 8s and these are 8s. So again, they're twins, and they're just 1 step higher than the marksman. And what I would say is he, since I believe he relies on his marksman, I would say he should probably go ahead and get these to 8 also. And if he still enjoys bear and things of that nature, then he should probably go ahead and make these a 9. and leave and have those be an 8 and then these be a 9, and then upgrade moving forward. The Lancers are at 6s there and 5 here, so he should upgrade these and make these a 6. And then moving forward, if he opts to keep his marksman at an 8, I would say that that's fine. I would definitely move them up to 8, and then the Lancer compass up to 6s. And then moving forward, I would go marksman, marksman, infantry, infantry, lancer, lancer for my charms. And then again, he might want to consider just making his marksman a little bit more effective on their lethality by going ahead and upping. He doesn't even have to do all 3 to 9s. He could do like 9, 8, 8, and then that one's already 11, so it would be 11, 8, 8, and 9, 8, 8, and just give him that little bit of a boost in his marksman over his infantry. And I think that overall, though, I think he's doing a really great job of stair-stepping them. He's prioritizing what I consider to be what he should be prioritizing, and he's growing steadily, and he's really balanced across all of the gear and the troops. So I think he's doing a great job.